What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. I'm doing a video now. It's an audio message, audio video. Just felt like talking on here. I've done a few audio messages before on my videos in the past, in 2018, 2019, 2020. That's what I did. And sometimes I would do that, especially like when I would really get some good thoughts in my mind and come up with some great visions and really get closer to myself, my feelings, my heart and everything. And I would just come on YouTube and just pour it out. You know what I'm saying? Like tell the world how I feel, what it is, what the truth is, what I'm dealing with and what's also helped me along my journey. And, just wisdom. I help out with wisdom for people too, from what I've learned, through what I've experienced. So, I guess what I'm talking about today is just, the one. I honestly prayed today. I really got into deep meditation. I prayed and I had to really just sit down with God and get real. I'm not even religious. I did grow up in church and being baptized and taking Jesus as my savior and everything, for basically for almost 2 decades, probably. Yeah. A little bit under 2 decades, the beginning of my life, probably about when I was a little bit after, I stopped going. I started to fall off going to church, as I was finishing up high school and whatnot. And, I'm not hating the Bible or religion or any religion. I don't hate any religion, to be honest, one time with my twin flame, she also is the same as me. What I'm saying? She's not religious. She has a religious background, but she knows that we're free. We don't need to be under control of a religion or a pastor. We don't need to be under dictatorship of a pastor, or a church. So we both agree on that. However, sometimes she listened to gospel music, and it's real intense. What I'm saying? Cause my twin flame can really sing real well, real loud too. And sometimes it's real intense and it'll be a little too much for me. I have to ask her just to dial it down a little bit, just so we can be in harmony, just so we can cooperate with each other, just like how it's the same thing with me. If I was doing something that she wasn't cool with, she would want me to cooperate with her, and be harmonious. If I'm going off on my rants or, baggage from my past or whatever, she'll want me to calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, and I guess really I meditated today. I got down on my knees and actually prayed. I was asking God, I was like, wow, I just pray. I'm praying to be with my beautiful twin flame wife, and for us to be living happily ever after, a real life fairy tale, not saying it has to be perfect, but I'm just saying, I'm just asking for us to both come back into the heart space, for us both not to give up on each other, for us both to surrender to each other. I'm asking for both of us to be able to sit down and actually talk like mature adults, and talk through things. have a game plan. Like, that's what I've been thinking of right now. Like, we need to have a game plan, where we write down on the paper or whatever, like, problems we need to work on, that we need to solve. We need to focus on solutions, how we can improve our relationship to make it more harmonious, more cooperative, more serene and tranquil and peaceful. Different things that might bug us or annoy us about each other. We gotta really, figure out a way to communicate that with our partner, with our twin flame. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should already know, but we should just if they really care about us, then they will adjust. You know what I mean? They'll care about our feelings. It doesn't mean we got to change who we are, but, like the little things, it's just like adjusting to each other. Not everything's perfect, but like, just to keep things lasting for a long time, things have to be a certain way for it to last a long time. We got to be in harmony. We both got to be feeling the love from each other. We both got to adore each other and admire each other and respect each other. I'm like, I'm saying on here on this video, I'm sorry to my twin flame. Whenever we got into an argument, I was like, F your Bible, fuck your Bible, fuck your religion, even though she's not religious, but many times she referenced the Bible, which was cool. I appreciated it, but sometimes it seemed like she was going, like, it was like cognitive dissonance. It's like, you say you're not religious, but yet all the time, you're in this mode of the religion, feeding into it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all right to learn. It's all right to tune in. It's all right to listen and, experience the religion and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's like you're serving two masters, and that's what would really bug me and get under my skin. It would piss me off sometimes, especially when she's playing the music all loud, and singing all loud. And it's like, I could feel it in my heart. I'm like, oh no, please tone that down. Just like if I was over here playing some music she didn't like, she wouldn't like that either, especially if I was singing at the top of my lungs, So I realized we got to have something that we can both gravitate towards. We do. We have plenty of stuff. That was just one small thing that I thought of, was just one small piece of music, the religious gospel music. We love a whole lot of other similar music, together. But just that one little disagreement, that one little difference, I'm willing to work through that. I'm willing to come up with a plan where we can live together peacefully, where you can play your gospel music and I'll be doing my thing, And sometimes I'm even open to listening to some gospel music, I'm admitting it. I don't really gravitate towards gospel music or church. It is cool. I love hearing TD Jakes. TD Jakes give some good wisdom. I love hearing him speak and little snippets of him on Instagram or whatever, inspiring stuff. But I'm really not the type to be listening to a whole church service. That's not me. I used to do that in the past, but I'm not doing that anymore. I would honestly much rather, like I have, listen to or watch a Dr. Sebi interview or a Dr. Sebi seminar or a Dr. Sebi lecture, a Dr. Sebi video or something along that lines, about alkaline food, about vegan food, about science, about esoteric, occult, hidden, sacred knowledge, magic, National Geographic, stuff about wealth, mansions, wealthy things in the world, family, stuff like that. But just, I'm not really into the religion. And I accept that. And I know my twin flame will accept me for who I am. And I accept her for who she is. If she wants to listen to gospel music, I accept that. I'm not trying to change her. I'm just saying, hey, just respect me. Respect that, it's not really my favorite thing to listen to. So I would really appreciate if you weren't trying to blast it all on me, blast it all in my space, in our space, and really think about what I'm saying, about it being cognitive dissonance. I guess it is still cool to believe in a higher power. I've always believed in God. I do believe in God. I've never not believed in God. I've always been a believer, Christian, whatever you want to call it, Baptist, spiritual. I'm really spiritual. I've always believed in God. I know we all came here from a creator, from the creator. So that's true. I've never been atheist. I'm always going to believe in God. I always know God is real throughout the rest of my life. And I guess some of it is just the whole me running away from it, running away, being a runner in the twin flame relationship. Not only has she been the runner, I've been the runner, like that's what happens in the twin flame relationship, is sometimes alternates between who's the runner, and like, I guess sometimes I've had to run from listening to gospel music or, knowing some scripture, some verses, what I'm saying? Or just paying homage more to God, thinking more of God, thanking God more. Sometimes I've slacked up on that, and I admit that. I'm not perfect, but I am, during this alone time, making more effort to connect with God, the universe, the creator, to pray, to, focus on my dreams, my love. And like I said, I did that today. I kneeled, I got on my knees, and I just closed my eyes, and I really clearly visualized my twin flame, images of her, in my brain, in my imagination, from all those pictures that we have together, all those videos we have together of us being happy and everything, and just also beyond that, just like my snapshots without the camera, my snapshots of just remembering her presence, without the phone, I remember her and I appreciate her a lot, and I'm learning that true love is acceptance. True love is acceptance. Like, I accept her for who she is. A lot of times too, there was other, not a lot of the times, there was, just small things, small little bumps in the road, small little disturbances, small little disagreements or differences we have. But really, the similarities we have, the love we have, outweighs all of that. And that's all I was praying for today. Was just peace on that. Peace to be able just to let go and enjoy the connection with each other. Enjoy not having to worry about my partner doing something with somebody else. I prayed to be able to trust my twin flame wife, even while I'm being separated from her, when I'm not receiving any communication, from her and even other people who obviously I'm not romantic with, what I'm saying? Associates or whatever. When everybody else is busy and stuff, I'm just loving myself. I'm working on sitting with my emotions. I'm working on doing intelligent moves. And honestly, I forgive myself, And I know I'm good enough. I know I accept myself. I know I'm not perfect, but I've always done the best decision and choices I could make in the moment. That was connected to my heart, that was fully expressing myself. I always let it out. Ever since, especially I went plant-based, yeah, I had gotten into some stuff, some trouble. But honestly, it turned out to be blessings in disguise because it showed me those people were fake and they weren't meant to be in my life that I was involved with that led me into getting into trouble. So, really, I'm just focused on accepting myself, making peace with myself, not feeling guilty for my past. And that's that, honestly. I know that it's supposed to just feel great. It's supposed to feel great. Doesn't mean it has to be perfect, but I also know we got to do the work on ourselves. So that's why I'm being patient, because I know I still am work in progress. I'm still work in progress. I'm always evolving. I'm always having a long life ahead of me to grow, evolve, and improve and experience newness of life. And really, I just prayed to God. I prayed that me and my twin flame can have children successfully, have abundance to take care of the children, have abundance to take care of ourselves and our family, have abundance for generational wealth, to provide. That's what I was praying for. I was praying for having a house, my own house that I can have for my family, that I can have in cash, paid in full. And then also having my own car for myself, paid in cash, paid in full. Bills taken care of, no rent, no mortgage, no loans, no debt. That's all I was praying for. I'm praying for freedom and love and peace and happiness and health. That's what I was praying for success on the businesses, and that's basically what it is. Praying for understanding, praying for acceptance, praying for appreciation, praying for forgiveness. I'm not this perfect guy. I'm doing some great things, some positive things, but I'm also human too. I have emotions and feelings too. I have ugly moments too. I have moments where I don't always know what to do, but I end up making the right decision. So I just need my twin flame to trust me, and I'll trust her. And that's really what I gotta say. I just had to share that. I prayed. I had to share that prayer. I guess prayer is powerful. It's gonna be the topic about prayer, about God. I'm not religious, like I said, but I do believe in the power of God, the universe, and prayer. I know that's real. Like, even if you don't pray, like if you're always writing stuff down and meditating can be like prayer. That's basically what it was. Like for me, like how I prayed, I got down on my knees, I closed my eyes, and I was talking to God, talking to myself. And then also I got into like a trance, of just daydreaming, of just not even talking anymore, just visualizing my beautiful twin flame, visualizing the happy moments, visualizing everything working out for us, just remembering her essence, and I'm grateful for her. I'm very grateful for her. So anyways, that's all I gotta say. Never doubt the power of prayer. Never overlook the power of prayer and meditation for a still mind. Y'all have a good night. That's all I gotta say. I'm encouraging you to meditate I'm encouraging you to pray if you pray. I'm encouraging you to be still and be at one with the universe. To just allow your mind to calm down. Allow your thoughts to calm down. Just to chill. And to really embody that true divine love energy, that God gave us. To help give you peace of mind and to help work in your favor, have circumstances work in your favor. So that's what I'm doing. I prayed and I'm working on myself. I'm continuing uploading every day. I'm continuing the sea moss gel business and the juice business, bartering and trading with people. I'm doing something. I'm taking accountability, and I'm just having faith that God has that special woman, that special twin flame woman that will never leave me, truly. Even if we have space from each other, she won't betray me. She won't betray me, Our twin flame won't betray us. We can never lose our twin flame. So that's what I'm realizing. I'm just enjoying this freedom, this space, making the most of it, and I'm getting ready for whenever she returns back and we are reunited. And I'm committed to true prayer and meditation more, mindfulness meditation more, not just, drifting off too much, not just being in la la land or just getting high just to be cool or whatever. No, I'm talking about really putting intention, setting our intention on the universe, setting our intention to the universe, intention to the universe. That's what I'm really talking about. And that's what I'm working on. I'm working on just accepting her, all of her, so she can accept all of me. And that's what true love is, the good, the bad, and the ugly, When it's at the end of the day, I accept my twin flame, and I know she accepts me. Everything I truly love and like, I know I'm worthy to have a woman who really loves what I love and cares about what I feel, about my feelings and what I'm into. And I'll do the same thing for her, So I can surprise her with some gospel music, and listen to some. I may not know the words, but, it's learning experiences, And as we're detoxing, that's not all glamorous either. We're coughing up mucus, and some of that's kind of disgusting, kind of ugly, kind of nasty. But I know, I have faith that we will be at the point where we will be in optimum supreme health. And we will be healed to an amazing level. And we won't have to worry about too much coughing up mucus, because to be honest, that was something that was intense for me to be around, her always coughing it up. And it was like, she doesn't do this around anybody else, but around me, I guess she feels comfortable. So I guess that's a good sign, and I let her know, and she was saying, okay, it's not going to be always forever. It's just temporary, until I get it all out, and I accept that, I understand that. We can work around that, I'm praying that we can just work all this out and talk everything out. That's honestly it. I'm just praying to be able to talk everything out and work everything out with my twin flame, like I have been trying to do with everybody else, all my exes, soulmates, whatever, friends, whatever, everybody. I'm praying to at least be able to have communication and mature discussion and solutions. Come up with solutions with my true twin flame, so we can have a family, a happy family, and a happy home. So I'm wishing you the best, but yeah, never overlook the power of prayer and mindfulness meditation. For real. It helps you get your mind right. It helps you to organize your thoughts. It helps you to focus on what you truly desire. And it helps you to manifest. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting this out into the universe. Much love. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. DM me and follow me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity. YouTube.com/help make a difference. Cash App donations are appreciated. $SkyBlackWell, $Sky Blackwell. And thank you. Have a good night. It's Eternal Authenticity broadcasting live. Peace.